Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In today's one, we're going to be going over everything you guys need to know about the moon weapons that have just been reissued by Bungie. So for anybody who doesn't know or has just been away from the game for a while, or if you're new to the game, Bungie has just reissued all of the moon weapons and brought them up to current light level. However, they have also done quite a bit to rearrange the perk combinations that you can actually get on these weapons, and we'll be going over all that later on in the video. But to start off with, for anybody who doesn't know how to actually start obtaining these weapons, what you want to do is you want to head over to Sanctuary on the Moon, which is down south here. You'll see Eris Morn as soon as you load in over here. And what you want to do is you want to head over to the Lectern of Enchantment table right over here. So as you can see, once you open up the table at the very top, you'll be briefed with all of the bounties that you can actually obtain here. You have 2 weeklies, 4 dailies, and then 5 repeatables. These are actually pretty helpful because they're going to give you the currency you need to actually obtain these essences and actually farm the weapons. So it is definitely worthwhile to actually pick up these bounties before you start farming these essences. So as you can see, the 2 weeklies give you the Phantasmal Cores and the 4 dailies give you fragments. However, the repeatables don't give you really much of anything other than XP, so don't worry about them. So make sure you grab those. Those can be picked up on all your characters before you start farming, so just keep that in mind. And then as you can see, we have all of the essences here. So the first 5 are actually all the armor. So I don't recommend you guys pick these up if you are farming for weapons because you'll be wasting your Phantasmal Cores on them. So just keep that in mind as well. So as you can see here, we have the Levin Death Heavy Grenade Launcher, the One Small Step Shotgun, the Dreambreaker Fusion Rifle, A Fine Memorial Machine Gun, the Every Waking Moment Submachine Gun. The sniper rifle is the Tranquility. The hand cannon is a Loud Lullaby, which is what everybody's probably going to be chasing here. The sword is the Night Terror, and the auto rifle is the Arc Logic. So as you can see here, in order to purchase all of these essences, you need a Phantasmal Core. And that brings me to the next thing down here for anybody who isn't caught up on this system. You have the material exchange area, which has the Phantasmal Fragments on offer for 25 helium filaments. So you can either farm the helium filaments along the moon as you're doing your normal business. However, that's going to be a pretty slow process. So what I recommend you do is if you don't have these helium filaments, you go to Spider, and on a day that he is selling helium filaments for legendary shards, you absolutely go crazy and just spam him and pick up as many of those as you possibly can. Most people should have quite a few legendary shards. As you can see, I have quite a few up here. I feel like most of you do as well. So definitely go to Spider, grab helium filaments for shards, come back here, spam these, and then immediately after you're done with that, you want to go over to the Phantasmal Cores here, and for 20 Phantasmal Fragments, you can pick up 1 core, and then what you do with that is you pick up your essence of choice. So keep in mind, you can only hold 1 of these essences at a time. However, you can hold all of them at the same time, just only 1 of them at a time, obviously, as long as you have enough room in your quest tab. So just keep that in mind as well. So you can be knocking out all of these weapons simultaneously, which is pretty helpful. Another quick tip for anybody who has never actually done this before, as you can see here, if you look at a random weapon, we'll take the Arc Logic for example. As you can see, it tells you exactly what you need to do to get the weapon. So you got to get activities completed on the moon, which we'll go over that in a little bit here, auto rifle kills, and then you need to get a captive cord. So for all of these weapons, you need to actually get a certain object that can be found on the moon, and it tells you exactly where to actually find that object. So it says right there at the very end of the description, the captive cord in the lunar battlegrounds to cleanse this essence. So you need to actually go and find that object while you have this essence actually on you, and then as soon as you get that object, do the other remaining requirements, and then you'll be good to go. The nice thing is that once you get that object, you have it for good. You don't have to continuously go out and get that object every time you pick up this essence. It's a one and done sort of thing, which is really nice. It would be extremely annoying if Bungie made you go out there and grab these certain objects for all of these weapons every time you wanted to do the essence. And as you can see there, for every single one of these essences, it tells you exactly where to go to get the object you need. And then once you got it, it's a one and done thing, and then you just have to do the remaining objectives. once you have it. So I just wanted to get that out of the way really quick. Alrighty guys, I am over on my browser now. I was going to record some gameplay for you guys and explain to you how to actually complete those essences and be efficient with them. However, I literally keep getting error coded in Destiny 2 like literally 24/7 every time I'm trying to record. So I decided to chalk that and move over to the website and just show you guys my personal god rolls I'm chasing. However, before I do this, I just want to actually explain how to actually rapidly complete those essences and be efficient with them. So basically, all I was going to say over there is what you want to do to complete the progression of those essences for the ones that have you do activities on the moon. What you want to do is basically run around and complete heroic public events, and while those heroic public events are completing, you want to be doing the patrols around them, at least one patrol, preferably the kill patrol. And what you want to do is basically pick up the kill patrol, do the heroic public event. By the time that's done, the patrol will be done, and you'll get 20% progress from the public event if it's heroic, and then you'll get 6% from the patrol. So you just need to do 4 heroic public events and 4 patrols, and you'll be done with the activities portion of the essence, and then you'll be good to go there. I just wanted to get that out of the way, but like I said, I keep getting error coded while I'm trying to record, so I just decided to give up. So we are over here on d2gunsmith.com. This is a really helpful website if you guys have never visited it before. It's actually really good. As you can see here, I have my Masterworks layout. I can select mods, and I can choose from all these different options over here. We got the barrels, mags, and then the 2 perk columns here. And as you guys select these different options, the stats up here on this main page will change, and it'll show you everything you pretty much need to know about the weapon. Alright, so we are on the Loud Lullaby. I have the Loud Lullaby, One Small Step, Tranquility, and Arc Logic brought up. Those are the 4 personal weapons I am chasing right now. Those are the only ones I really found worth it. However, if you want to chase a different moon weapon, just come over to this website and type it in the search bar right up here, and it'll bring it up, and then you can mess around with this yourself. I'll leave a link to this website in the description below. So to start off with Loud Lullaby, without a doubt, I am taking a range masterwork on it and making sure that that's fully masterwork, giving it a +9 to the range up here. For the mod, it doesn't really matter. I personally probably use Icarus, or I'll be using like a major spec, wherever it is. I'll be using that, or I'll be using one of these 2. But that doesn't really matter too much unless you're fighting a major. Obviously, the major spec will help you do more damage there. For the barrel, without a doubt, hammer forged, rifling, +9 to the range, and no penalty. I personally like it over full bore because full bore takes away 9 stability and 4 handling. I don't like the looks of that. I prefer 10 flat range and no penalty. And personally, it's going to be used in PvE for me, and the range isn't going to be too crucial anyway because I'm going to be able to close the gap on whatever I'm killing more than likely. However, I do say that, and then I'm personally going to chase accurized rounds though, because I do like to give it that range. And again, accurized rounds gives no penalty, so I prefer that as well. You could go a pendant mag here. That brings the clip up to 10 from 8. Not too bad. If not, you could go with a flarewell mag, giving it a really fat reload speed, for at least for a 120. And yeah, a little bit of stability, never hurt anybody there either. Personally, I'm gonna go with accurized. If I couldn't get that, I would probably go with flarewell though. I don't think the 2 extra bullets here matters too much, but yeah. As you can see here, we have all of these grayed out perks, guys. These are no longer obtainable on these weapons anymore. Like I said at the beginning of the video, Bungie really did butcher quite a few of these weapons. So you can no longer get threat detector, outlaw, and subsistence on it, as well as explosive payload, opening shot, 4th times a charm, or rampage. Those are all gone. So as you can see here, we have from these perks down here, which are still highlighted. For me personally, I'm going to be going with heating up. Heating up gives it some extra accuracy and stability while improving the recoil. And without a doubt, kill clip, precision damage is increased by 33%, non-precision by 30% after a reload from a kill. So without a doubt, kill clip on that is going to be the way to go personally. So I'm going hammer forged, Accurized rounds, heating up, kill clip, range masterwork. Pretty simple, guys. Loud Lullaby still has some pretty good options there. Moving on to the one small step. This shoddy, I already have the perks laid out. I'm going to be going with a range masterwork. If I couldn't get range, stability would be fine too here. For the purposes I am chasing, I'm going to be going with rifled barrel. This gives it some pretty good range. It hurts the handling quite a bit, but personally I don't really care too much. It's a shoddy. I'm probably going to be hip firing it most of the time anyway. Accurized rounds for the mag here, plus 10 range. I want to make sure I connect these shots very well. The best perk here in my opinion is definitely dual loader. Slide shot is okay, but I don't really think it's worth it. It would probably be my second option here actually. Firmly planted, I don't really care because it only works when you're firing while crouched. Surplus, nope. Feeding frenzy, not really. And lead from gold, that's good for ammo if you're desperate, but personally I don't have a problem with that, so it's definitely between dual loader and slide shot, and I'm personally going to probably go dual loader. And then lastly we have Thresh, One for All, Unrelenting, Swash, Trench Barrel, and Osmosis, and without a doubt Trench Barrel takes the cake here. Basically this is going to be a DPS weapon. I'm going to basically run up, punch something, and then shoot 3 times with Trench Barrel, and then I'm going to be chilling. And that's going to be my perk combination there. So it's rifled barrel, accurized rounds, dual loader, and trench barrel. Range masterwork is pretty good. However, stability is also probably really good with this because trench barrel, you're going to want to spam those 3 bullets as quick as you possibly can to do the damage. So stability wouldn't be bad there as well either. Moving on to the Tranquility sniper rifle, without a doubt for a sniper, handling masterwork is the way to go there. For the mod here, you guys can go whatever you want. Personally, probably go either just like straight up boss or major spec, doesn't really matter. Actually you could maybe go, where is it, where is the extended mag? Here it is. Backup mag. Backup mag does give it 5 bullets from 4. However, I think like the extra damage you would get from a different mod would be more beneficial, but that's just me. You guys can mess around with that yourself. Personally, I'm chasing Arrowhead Break. Arrowhead Break gives it 30 recoil control and 9 to the handling. I like that a lot. I personally like Arrowhead Break a little more than Fluted because of the recoil control. It allows you to spam it a little bit better. However, Fluted Barrel is also really good. So either of these barrels, personally, I'm fine with. I prefer Arrowhead though. I don't think it needs the accurized rounds here. I prefer probably the Flarewell mag for that quick reload. You could go appended, giving it 5 bullets. However, I like a really fat reload, so I'll probably go Flarewell mag here. For the first perk here, without a doubt, it looks like Tunnel Vision is going to be taking the cake. Surplus, no. Lead from gold, don't have ammo issues really. And then Feeding Frenzy, hell no, with a 90 RPM sniper, absolutely not. So Tunnel Vision without a doubt there. And then on the last column, there's really not a lot of good perks here, guys. They took away like Firing Line, Snapshot, Rampage, Opening Shot, 4th time's a charm, Box Breathing. They took it all away, guys. So really the only thing I can see here is Frenzy. Like I don't really see much else here. Thresh, Demolitionist, no, not really. Eye of the Storm, not really either. Like it's really just Frenzy there. So personally, I'm going Arrowhead Break, Flarewell mag, Tunnel Vision, Frenzy, handling masterwork. That's my Tranquility I'm going for. And lastly, the Arc Logic. They also butchered the absolute shit out of this weapon as well. Personally, going with a range masterwork. You can slap whatever mod you want on here for whatever you're trying to accomplish. I like Arrowhead Break with automatics in PvE because I don't really think I need the range. A good alternative though would be like Small Bore. You could go Small Bore there. If you're chasing it for PvP, probably like Hammer Forged. But personally, I like Arrowhead Break. Give it really good recoil control, basically making it a beam, and then giving it good handling. I'm going to be chasing accurized rounds here for the extra range. And then in the first perk column, we're going to be going heating up. Tunnel Vision is okay, not really that great. Killing Wind, okay as well. But heating up looks like it's going to take the cake there. Feeding Frenzy wouldn't be bad. However, basically they took away the overflow, so I don't know. Heating up is probably the best I can see there. And then the last column, Adrenaline Junkies, trash. Wellsprings, okay, but not great. Surrounded, nope. Sympathetic Arsenal, nope. Elemental Capacitor, nope. So it looks like it's Frenzy, yet again. So I'm personally chasing Arrowhead, Accurized rounds, Heating Up, and Frenzy range masterwork on the Arc Logic. So I showed you guys the auto, the sniper, the shoddy, and the hand cannon, which I think are the most popular that people are going to be chasing. You cannot get the pulse. That is only in the Pit of Heresy dungeon, by the way, so just keep that in mind. And yeah, if you guys have another weapon that you want to bring to this website, it's really good. It shows you what's popular and stuff over here. And just literally go to the website, click on something random, and you can start tinkering around with it for yourselves and see all the stats. Pretty much everything you need to know about a weapon is laid out right here in front of you guys. And yeah. So that is going to do it for me today, guys. I'll leave a link in the description below to this website, like I said earlier, if you guys want to mess around with it for yourselves. It's a pretty helpful website. Definitely recommend giving it a look. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you found the video informational or helpful, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and drop a comment below letting me know what you think. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.